Hey guys, hope y'all doing good today. So I haven't made a video in over 4 months, so I thought it's only natural I get back into it, especially considering the hype around the market. And one of the first videos back is going to be on a token I'm extremely bullish on, and that token is called ZEUS. Now, this token, I strongly believe it's going to 100 mil market cap, so we're going to talk about all the drama surrounding it because it is in a PvP battle with another ZEUS. Talk about everything that's happened, the background, the team, and why I believe it's going so high. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So the ZEUS token has been talked about for the past week, and it has been on everyone's timeline. Now, if you aren't in my Telegram group, I actually did call this token at 1.7 mil. Now it's even higher, near that 15 mil mark. But again, I believe it's going to 100 mil plus, and I will give you a few reasons why. But if you're not in the Telegram, links in the description and pinned in the comments as well. So let's go ahead and talk about the drama surrounding the token and what is going on. Now, for those who don't know, the ZEUS token, the dog, is actually one of the creations from Matt Fury. So Matt Fury created Pepe, Brett, Landwolf, and Andy. And now ZEUS, Pepe's dog. Now, as you know, Pepe went to multi-billions, Brett, multi-billions. You have Landwolf, 9 figures. You have Andy, nearly 9 figures as well. And now, ZEUS. And with ZEUS, again, this narrative is so strong with Matt Fury that you have another token as well that is also trying to compete with this. Now, this token ends, the contract address ends in CC8. So you'll notice anytime I post about this token, it's the community-led token, and you'll see hashtag CC8. So that is what that's referring to, because there's 2 tokens. The ones that end in CC8 is the community-led token, whereas the other one is the Cabal token, where the KOLs got airdropped around 1% supply, and they can sell, low amounts each day. Of course, they have to post. So, and it was bundled to, I believe, 5 to 8 million at least. And so not many people got a chance to get in, but let's go ahead and get into all that and why I'm so bullish on the community token and why I believe it's going to 100 million plus. So one of the first reasons here is there was a breakdown actually of exactly what happened between the 2 tokens. So if you're not following this guy, SBMO__, he has a great thread on it. But he said, time to address the ZEUS PvP and end it once and for all to prove CC8 is the only valid ZEUS. So let me debunk all these KOLs' lies once and for all so that they don't have to embarrass themselves anymore. So he said, notice the Matt Fury meta was popping up on ETH and didn't see any ZEUS token on DEX. So I agreed to help my friend push this, as it's easily a bullish narrative and he wanted to cook. So basically it shows him here joining the group early, and then basically when they first got the contract address and then they posted it in their group, 487k market cap. Again, still extremely low market cap. Easy for anyone to get in. You can see went all the way up to 800k market cap and people were still getting in. And so this is why this is the community token, because everyone had a chance to get in under 2 mil market cap. Like you even saw with myself, posted in my Telegram group at 1.7 mil. And so that is the big difference. Whereas you had the Cabal token where they bundled that to nearly 8 million. And then that was really when people had the opportunity to get in. So that's why the community token is so important and why you should understand that. And you can see here, ran up organically to 1.8 to 2 mil with everyone in the group shilling plus TG trending bots. And so then they started actually creating the community for it. And then he said, after grinding the coin for over 8 hours, I noticed another ZEUS coin popped up, which was completely Cabal, to be honest, which I don't care about. More issue on how they got either relying on CC8. Popped up and purposely tried to vamp a true meme coin. And then he says, problem with the other ZEUS is they claim they're OG once they aren't. And this is another big argument that people claim, oh, since we released the token first, we're the OGs, which they're not. Technically, the original ZEUS was launched over a year ago. But even if you launch a token first, if you bundle it up to a certain amount and you control 90-95% of the supply, then does that really matter if you're first or not if no one else has a chance to get in early? And so that's kind of debunks their whole claim right there. And then it says, say their community, they didn't have a social post even after 24 hours of deployment. So again, more of a vamp, right? Vampire attack. All they did was bundle supply. 90% bundle, didn't do anything post-deployment to let insiders get in first to farm on new buyers. and then fully paid KOL deals who then go to lie to their following. So you'll notice a lot of KOLs are promoting the other ZEUS. And for this one, that's the big thing, is just, there's no paid KOLs in the community ZEUS. Everyone had a chance to get in early, and it's just everyone supporting each other. And you actually see that in the following. So you can see here, also, after noticing the funny behavior, I reached out to friends who believe I have the ability to overcome this hurdle. The result is that a bundle Cabal is farming all the liquidity on ETH right now and is destroying the ecosystem. And he said here, the Cabal and KOLs are mad. People like Mad Apes and Degens who follow trending bots were able to get a cheap entry to a real meme coin runner before them, so they start deceiving their audience. So that's how you have to think about it, is, again, when you have Cabal versus community, the community usually wins in the end because it is organic growth. Now, also, you can see here, plain as day, how much these wallets are bundled and how much distribution was airdropped to all of the different KOLs, okay? So, again, the on-chain data doesn't lie. I mean, you can look at the on-chain data and see the community token has been doing well. Now, on top of that, there's another post here by Mr. Always, and he says, it doesn't matter if a coin is launched one day before another. If it was bundled, you can launch it a week before, but if it's no use because real people trenchers can't buy it early enough. And then you also have coins don't moon simply because they're OG. The pepe that ran on ETH wasn't the first pepe or the pepe that was launched one day before the main one. And then it says, more importantly, community-led isn't about how many holders a coin has. It's more about how many participants you have, and you can visually see on the timeline or chat. So again, you just see, all the community supporting him, and that's the biggest thing, is how many actual people are in those voice chats, are in the comments, versus just, supposedly saying you're the community or you're the OG. I mean, that holds no weight to it. So with all that said, let's go over some other big posts that happened recently. So there was a big development with the community ZEUS, and it was regarding the actual dog owner. And so here you have the actual dog owner, followed by Matt Fury, is saying he's happy to see the big community support for Pepe's dog on chain. And you also have Infinity AI is partnering with the CC8 ZEUS to make animated content around ZEUS and the owner. So here was the owner, Jagged. And you can see here he says, I've been seeing a lot of mention and passion for meme coins of ZEUS on my timeline, otherwise known as Pepe's dog. ZEUS is my dog. He's 11-year-old blue healer living with me in Macedonia. It's amazing to see a big community supporting and showing love to ZEUS. So again, CC8 is known as the community token, and he actually sees the community putting in work. And so he is noticing. I can guarantee you he is noticing. And that's what we've been seeing in the chart. I mean, you look at, CoinGecko. Here you can see contract ending in CC8. It's just been up only. Also, you can look at the chart organically. It's been up only. And now you can see here, even these dips are getting bought up, right? Near 14, 15 mil. And then even looking at the RSI here on the hourly chart. So you can see that every time it's bounced, it's bouncing again. And so this is what I'm talking about with organic growth with a token and seeing how much it's pumped and that organic distribution versus the Cabal one that's up and down, up and down. And so here, again, it's at 15 million. I strongly believe we'll reach 100 million plus. That's still a 6 to 7x. And that's just a starting point, right? I mean, like I said, the other tokens reached 9 fix plus. Some of them reached even 10. And so that's something that, again, with community support, you keep pushing it. There's more updates. You'll eventually get to those prices. So that's the biggest thing with this. And if you're wondering how to swap it, one of the biggest or easiest ways to swap it is just go to CowSwap. So CowSwap, you're going to have the least amount of slippage and you can easily swap it. So I'll also link this in the description and pin it in the comments, but it's just swap.cow.fi. And then that's how you'll be able to swap it there. But yeah, the Pepe or the ZEUS, Pepe's dog, ending in CC8 is the main token that's community led. So I highly recommend everyone check this out. Again, do your own research. Don't just take my advice for it. But there's a lot of drama going on between which one's the real one. And it's community versus Cabal right now. And so hopefully, all of that data that I presented to you helps explain a little bit of what's going on with the drama. But I imagine there's going to be much more interaction here with Jagged and a few other things that the team is cooking. There is a lot of whales as well in this. I noticed, via smart wallet tracking, you do have a lot of Kita whales and a lot of whales with, $1 million+ in their wallet. And so definitely keep an eye on that. People are noticing the community ZEUS CC8. So if you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer them, but I will continue supporting this one because I love what the team is doing and everyone supporting it, and how everyone has a piece and is able to, really profit in this price appreciation, not just a few big KOLs. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you did, please like the video. Please comment if you haven't. Again, feels good to be back. I'll try to provide more consistent videos for you guys via market updates, other alpha plays as I see fit. And then also, if you guys have any recommendations, leave them in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to see them. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great day and talk to you soon.